Now that we're done with the guidelines regarding the terms that shall be discussed in the definition of terms, let us now proceed to the last two guidelines dealing with the format, okay, of this section of the research paper. How do we write, or let's say, how can we format the definition of terms? So we have here an example format of the definition of terms. So what can you notice, class, about the indention? Okay, so class, you are already familiar with this one. Notice that the first line is flushed to the left, while the second and succeeding lines are flushed to the right. Okay, so meaning to say, the definition of terms shall be written using a hanging indention format. Okay, so the definition of terms is written using a hanging indention format. Okay, next. Okay, so class, notice how the terms, or let's say the genus, are written. Okay, notice the format of the genus. Okay, so class, notice that our terms here are actually written in boldface type. Okay, it is written in boldface type. Also, it is also italicized. Okay, so in this guideline, in this format, okay, you must format your genus as boldface type and italicized. Additionally, class, okay, additionally, what can you say about the organization of the terms? How are they arranged? Okay, so let's try to analyze. So we have from letter B, letter E to letter F, and then to letter K. Okay, so we can notice here, class, that the terms are actually arranged alphabetically. Okay, so that will be our last guideline. So our terms must be alphabetized in boldface type and italicized. Okay, the entry or the terms in the definition of terms must be alphabetized in boldface type and italicized. Okay, so class, let me try to show you an MS Word trick on how you can alphabetize terms easily so that you won't have to manually arrange the terms one by one. Okay, so let us have here our example. So we have here terms that are not alphabetically arranged. Okay, so notice we have S, Z, T, R, T. So the terms here are not alphabetically arranged. So what would you want to do is to highlight all of these entries, okay? So you have to highlight these entries and then you must look for this button. So notice the AZ button with the downward arrow. So you will find this in the home ribbon, okay, of your let's say MS Word document. And what you would want to do is to click it, and then this text box, or let's say this let's say manual, will appear. Okay, so here, from here, we have to sort the text. Okay, so we have to sort the text. So make sure that you sort it by paragraphs. Okay, and then set the type to text, and then choose ascending, and then click OK. Okay, and after that, after clicking OK, okay, you will have this alphabetized format of your definition of terms. So notice, class, the terms are already alphabetized on their own. So we have R, S, T, Z. Okay, so that concludes our lesson about the definition of terms, which means you are now done in writing your chapter 1 of your research paper. Okay? And so, for our next lesson, we will now be dealing with the review of related literature and studies, or also known as the RRLS.